step, but he's always in position to throw.
There's his looping left hand, which doesn't land, falls short on Mayol. You know, we're talking about the frustration for Mayol. I mean, he's fighting a pretty darn good defensive fight, too, because Calderon, while he appears a little bit quicker of the hands, Mayol hasn't been hit that many times either.
No, they've been grazing shots.
And the heads come together hard that time. And now time is called. And I don't see any blood.
I think the blood is on...
and the doctor has to come in, so Calderon is cut.
And again, that's that area above the hairline. Just to the left of that is where the cut was in the first fight.
Well, like I said, I know this was going to happen and just hoped it wouldn't.
And that's where, and that's a deep cut.
Oh, my God. I didn't think
Look how deep it is.
That's right next to where it was before, isn't it?
Reopen that cut, and it's a very deep cut.
You know, from one of the indications of one of the doctors over there, he's going like, I don't know. If this fight ends right now on my score sheet, I get Calderon winning, and it would go to the score sheets. But I don't want to see this fight end this way.
I don't either. You know, that's the way it would happen against Casares.
That's it. It looks like he stopped the fight. And by rule, it goes to the scorecards. And we asked Julie Letterman, is the seventh round scored? Julie, is the seventh round scored? And the seventh round, we get the indication is scored. So, you know, I think we got to give that one to... They always having a pretty good round.
I gave it to Mayol.
Yeah. Give it to Mayol that round. So I've got it 68-65 on my score sheet. But again, with these close rounds, and again, the judges are Carlos Colon of Puerto Rico, Dr. Ruben Garcia of Texas, and Julie Letterman of New York, all very experienced judges. Look at the replay now, Benny. Let's see this.
Right. Yeah. Accidental headbutt. And I've got it 69-64 for Calderon.
And I got it 68-65. It's academic anyway. It's not academic when it comes to how the judges might have scored it. You and I see it the same way. But again, very close rounds. Look at this replay. There's the heads come together. And again, you know, the short guy and the tall guy, it was bound to happen. And unfortunately, you know, it happened in the fourth round of their first fight. So again, it'll be a technical decision, but I don't think it's going to be a draw this time. It's kind of anticlimactic because I don't know where you're watching across the United States and pay-per-view around the world, but this is one of the best technical fights you could see. The frustration of Mayol, the brilliance of the defense of Ivan Calderon. It was just terrific to watch from my point of view, and I hope that we could express to you as enjoyable it was for us. And again, before Benny gets in there, we want to thank our director, Victor Barquet, and our producer, Sammy Palazzo, and our coordinating producer, Nelson Swagler, and Lee Bates of Fight News, and Bobby Traeger for all their help. Doug Jacobs for the integrated sports media handling the distribution, and of course our promoters, Ivan and Peter Rivera from Puerto Rico's best boxing promotions. One and all, a great job. Benny's going to get in there. First off, we got to get the decision rendered. So let's make this all official by going to Lupe Contreras.
Damas y caballeros, después de consultar con el médico de turno, el referee Luis Pavón, para la contienda por causa de un choque de cabezas accidental. Y de acuerdo con las reglas de la comisión y la OMB, consultamos a las tarjetas de los jueces para determinar un ganador. Ladies and gentlemen, after consulting with the ringside physician, referee Luis Pavón calls a halt to this bout due to an accidental clash of heads. And in accordance with the rules of the commission and the WBO, we go to the scorecards to determine a winner. La juez Letterman anotó 68-65 para Calderon. Judge Letterman scores it 68-65 for Calderon. El juez Colón 68-65 para Mayol. Judge Colon scores it 68-65 for Mayol. Y el juez García anotó 68-65. Judge Garcia scores it 68-65. For the winner, by way of technical decision, para el ganador por decisión técnica, el Iron Boy, Iván Calderon.
So Iván Calderon gets the decision, and two judges, Dr. Ruben Garcia and Julie Letterman, had it exactly the same way Benny and I did, 68-65, and no controversy as far as I'm concerned, 68-65 the other way for the Puerto Rican judge of all people. Carlos Colon had it the other way for Mayol. And I explained to you how that can happen because at least 6 of the 7 rounds were very, very close. And it depends on where you're seated. So no controversy here. But by technical decision, Iván Calderon retains his title and his record moves to 33-0 with that draw. He has defeated Rodel Mayol. All right, Benny's standing by with the champion. Benny?
That's right, Curto. We're here with the champion, Iván Calderon. The streak continues. He's now 33 wins, unbeaten, the 17th time that he has defended his title successfully. Acá tenía ahora la racha continua, 33 victorias ahora como profesional, invicto. De ahora 17 veces ha defendido este título mundial y lo hiciste acá, en tu tierra natal, aquí en Puerto Rico. ¿Cómo te sentís?
Bueno, primero que nada, gracias a Dios, gracias al público que se dio presencia. Vuelvo y te digo, le doy un crédito a Mayol, fue una pelea bien inteligente, bien fuerte. Entró el cabezazo, hubieron varios cabezazos, pero no le quito el mérito. Y gracias a ese público que me siguió apoyando, fue una pelea dura, bajando poco a poco, él estaba entrando en la pelea, pero gracias al grito, a los leyes, como yo siempre he dicho, me mantuve ahí firme y pudimos seguir con la decisión muy cerca.
He said, unfortunately, it was the clash of the heads, but throughout all his corner and hearing this crowd, they kept urging him on and urging him on, and that's where the motivation came on to go ahead and stand there firm and go ahead and defend that title again. Hablaste acerca de, you talked about the fact that you were going to change your style. You're going to go back to being the elusive Iván Calderon, the hard-to-hit Iván Calderon. And you came back to that. Hablaste acerca de iba a ser ese boxeador elusivo, ese boxeador que no le puede pegar. Regresaste a ese mismo estilo.
Sí, regresé, utilizaba un poco más de movimiento, como quiera entró un poco la cabeza, pero gracias a Dios, al usar un poco el boxeo, pues me logré ir un poco más adelante de las tarjetas. Si hubiera usado el otro estilo, pues quién sabe si la decisión fuera de él esta noche. Pero gracias, vuelvo y repito, gracias a mi habilidad, gracias al público por ayudarme y gracias nuevamente por esta victoria.
Well, he said he went back to his old style, being quick, being elusive, and he thanks this crowd right here that was behind him and was pushing him all the way along. So now, let's talk about the plans now. Ahora vamos a sacar los planes. The plans for him now as far as the future opponents. You've got some guys out there. You got Sosa. You got Viloria. You got something to settle with Viloria after those losses as an amateur. Tener nombres ahí como Sosa, también con Viloria. Te ganó 2 veces como amateur, así que te gustaría encontrarte con ellos.
Sí, yo siempre he querido unificar. Mucha gente no entiende el negocio. A lo mejor todo el mundo se cree que yo le estoy huyendo a los campeones, pero ellos son los que no quieren pelear. Estamos dispuestos a pelear con Sosa, con Edgar Sosa, con Brian Viloria, con todos los campeones que están actualmente, donde sea y donde quiera.
So basically he says bring them all on. Wherever they want to fight, I'm ready. So just bring them all on. He's ready to go ahead and take all those champions right there. Again, the undefeated fights WBO super light flyweight champion of the world, the one and only, el hombre que sigue invicto, Iván Calderon.